What's going on, guys? Tommy here, back again from Talking Sports Wearing Shorts. And look, we got a bit of a cheeky video today, something different, something new. Bit of an AFL prediction with my good mate, MrJxckss. Got a bit of a little stream going on, me and him, when we do this prediction. So hope you guys like it, hope you enjoy. And if you do, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And check this video out. See you guys later.
Welcome back, guys. Talking Sports Wearing Shorts. Another episode here, another sports episode. AFL recap, predictions of the round. And I've got a little special guest with me, MrJxckss, in the title, in the thumbnail. How you going, mate?
Fantastic, mate. Yourself? I'm excited.
Not too bad. Yeah, I'm excited too. A little first one for us. So
yes,
it's keen to avid AFL fans, I would say.
Oh, absolutely. Lovely to see how well we go as well. Get a few tips right.
I mean, look. My tipping, the first round for my tipping, I just want to say, 7 out of 9. I thought that was glorious.
That was shit hot, I'll tell you that. That was shit hot.
And last week, terrible.
He's shocking. Oh, bro, Port Adelaide would have messed up everyone's multis last week. I guarantee it.
I didn't have a good one. It didn't go good. So hopefully this week I can get back on the track.
Yes, that's it.
Do you want to kick us off, mate? What are the games for the round?
Well, we got an absolute cracker on Thursday night. It's probably the hardest one to tip, if you're asking me.
So.
And it's the Dogs Sydney. And
I don't know how it's going to go, mate. I really don't.
I've changed my mind 5 times.
So have I. And, you know, I thought about this at the start, and I thought, Dogs are in bad form. Sydney off the 1,000 goals for Buddy. They're playing well, but Dogs are going to win a game eventually.
That's it.
I don't know. And they're still favourites. I can't believe it.
It was dead even this morning. And now Dogs have gone out to a 30-cent favourite. But I think that's because they didn't think Norton was going to be in, but he is in. They thought he was going to be out. And if he was out, I was chalking him, to be honest.
Oh, mate, if he was out. And to be honest, what's Bont going to pull up like? Like, is he still a bit injured?
He's hurt, bro.
That game for Carlton, he looked
he's hurt. Like,
he didn't look himself, so I don't know. It'd be interesting. Sydney are flying, but I don't know, man.
It can go,
Dogs, isn't it?
It can go either way. Sydney can either have a massive adrenaline dump from that game, or they can have such freedom now that they're not thinking about it.
Well, that's it, because the first 2 rounds, you've got to be honest, everybody's talk was about the 1,000 goals.
And it was changing how they play.
Yeah.
They were aiming for them, yeah.
Forcing it a little bit, so I don't know.
And fair play. I mean...
Yeah, of course.
1,000 goals.
I'm going to give the guy 1,000 goals. I mean, before we move on, we're going to quickly touch on it. I mean, we both spoke about it off a little bit, but what a moment. I think it's the best moment in Australian sport that I've seen in my life.
It's the best moment in Australian sport I've ever seen. Australian sport. It very well could be the best moment I've ever seen. There's a few good ones. It's funny, I was thinking, like, what stacks up? And, like, you could say Leicester winning, but Leicester winning wasn't the biggest moment. The biggest moment was when Vardy broke the record for goal in every game. I was in England watching that, and the vibe around that was massive, but it didn't stack up to a Buddy kicking 1,000 goals. That was special, man.
Because of like I was mentioning on the podcast, like, it's just because in this day and age with phones, with cameras, and how you can share the moment. Like, literally, I felt like I was there when I was watching all these TikToks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's never been done before. And funny enough, I wanted to touch on the Tony Lockett kicking his 1,000 for Sydney, right?
Yeah.
At the SCG, and his was against Freo. And just the comparison, there's like not that many people at the ground. Nah. When he kicks it, like the commentators aren't really going off that much. And then in comparison to Buddies, he's got a bloody song playing in the background, flames, it was like 1,000. It
was a movie. It was, and I think it's because everyone realized it's very possible it's the last time we see it. But I will say quickly before we move on, tip it and move on, the 666 change a few years ago is hope that we might see it again.
I think so, because what you're seeing now is you're seeing a lot of the bigger name forwards are getting a little bit more space because the 1-on-1 is coming back. Look at Charlie Curnow, kicked 5 goals for Carlton.
Yeah, weapon, dude, and good goals.
They were
good goals.
Who knows?
Yeah, but he's been threatening to do that. He's been threatening to do that for a few years, and he just needs to get fit, as well as his brother. Both of them can be very good.
Yeah, Ed Curnow's a bit in and out at the moment, though, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, who you got?
Mate,
who you got?
I'll go first. I'm going to go Dogs. I'm going to go 3 weeks in a row with Dogs. I picked Dogs against Melbourne.
Yeah,
I took Melbourne, didn't I? I'll go Dogs because I think they've just got to turn a little bit of a corner. And Bevo, I was talking to somebody about it in the week, and they think that maybe there's something going in behind the scenes with the Doggies because he lost his cool a little bit of Tom Morris.
Yes, mate.
I think Tom Morris is a fuckwit. So maybe there's something going on. I don't know, but I'll tip the Dogs. I think they'll turn it around.
I am going Dogs as well. It's going to be 6 points either way. 6 point swing either way. There's no flogging here. And if Sydney flogged Dogs,
1-7, mate. Easy.
1-7 easily. Oh, kicking straight off to the next one. And yeah, with Norton playing, there was no big outs. Oh, sorry, Hayden Crozier's out because I don't know if you heard he fainted at halftime for the Dogs. So that was a bit scary, but he's okay. He's just not playing.
Is JJ back yet?
No, still gone. On skis. Melbourne Essendon on the we got a Friday doubleheader, which is silly.
I heard them talk about it. They're not happy about it. They're like, this is the stupidest thing.
No, it is. It's I mean, smart. At least no one's going to watch the second one.
No, I don't think the showdown's going to watch.
Yeah, no. But so Melbourne v Essendon. Melbourne with the win over GC and Essendon with the loss to the Lions. And there's no shockers in those previous results, but Lever is expected to be back for Melbourne and Merritt is out for 8 weeks.
I saw that, so that's potentially massive for me. And I still actually think Dylan Shields out because Dylan Shields will play against the Lions.
I haven't seen him being talked about coming back in. I haven't seen it.
No, so that's two midfielders there that are big for Essendon if you really think they're going to win. So massive. I can't see it. I think Melbourne, the more I watch them, the more I think that they're going to be, they're going to win 2 in a row. You know what I mean? Every week I watch them, I'm like, damn, this team is good. I don't know who's going to beat them. So, I don't know, man. I think I'm going to tip the Ds, and I think the Ds quite comfortably. I'd be surprised if the Bombers throw something at it. I
think it's going to be a Melbourne drumming. 45.
Drumming?
45. I think they'll drum the pass out. Who are they putting in? Merritt out, who's going in?
Well, that's what I mean. I can't think of a midfielder that's...
Caldwell?
Hey?
Caldwell, maybe?
Maybe. What's that?
I actually feel like that doesn't... Yeah, he does play for Essendon. I don't know. John Caldwell, maybe. But so that's going to... Yeah, Melbourne's going to beat the pus out of Essendon, I think. We're going to go with that. Adelaide Port, the game that's going to get a lot of watch in Adelaide, to be fair, but the rest of the country will probably stay on Melbourne v Essendon.
I think so.
Port got fucking pummeled by Hawthorne, and Adelaide lost to... Why can't I remember?
Collingwood, mate.
Collingwood. Hey, see, at least I have you there. See, I couldn't read my code. I told you it was code, even I can't decipher it. Yeah, I don't say. It's not very embarrassing for Adelaide because it was kind of expected, but that Port Adelaide drumming was embarrassing.
Oh, look, there's some issues at Port Adelaide. Let's be serious. And look, you and I both called it at the start of the year. We think they're nothing. We think they're pretenders. But a lot of people in the media fucking love them, man. I don't see it. They've lost back-to-back prelims. I just think they've missed their window and they always choke. And they've got they can't rely on their big names like Dixon and Fantasia and Robbie Gray and Aaliyah is all out with injury.
Yeah.
So they're just a constant mess. But in saying that, they're not as big of a mess as the Adelaide Crows.
No.
Their first win of the season.
Imagine if they lost.
But mate, I would love it if the Crows got something because I don't think the Crows have effort. But they just suck.
Oh, yeah, they go hard.
No polish.
Yeah, they go hard. No, yeah.
So, but they will get beat. I can't see Port.
Yeah, I think Port, I think it'll be close. I don't think it's going to be a flogging, to be honest. I think being the showdown, they always go hard at each other. But, that's going to be, how funny is it, quickly, that Adelaide, they made these fixtures before the season starts. So they put Adelaide, Friday night, I think it's going to be a belter. Hawthorne Carlton on Sunday, the graveyard shift. They should be reversed around. Yeah. We'll get to that one later, though. But I'm with you as well. Port wins, but for me, only maybe 12 points, to be honest. GWS and Gold Coast for the first Saturday game. It's a decent game, this.
It's actually that's not a bad game. The GC this year, I think they've turned a little bit of a corner. And this is without Ben King.
Yes.
Without their best forward.
Yes.
So... And I don't know if it's the inclusion of Rao. Like, he didn't play all last year, so maybe he just adds that much difference.
I think he does.
Spark.
I think he does.
He does, because he takes a little bit of pressure off Took, and Took can now go around and get the ball a hell of a lot. He touches it, he's getting leather poisoning. Well, I honestly wouldn't write him off. And I think the GWS this year are really average. They're very soft. weak as butter, soft as
Well,
butter.
it's
I'm
fun-
going with the GC win, man.
Yeah, that's easy because it's funny because they weren't soft against Sydney, but I watched a little bit of them against Richmond, and that was the softest output I've seen in a long time by a team.
Richmond aren't good this year. They're there for the taking.
And they
really are.
This frustrating thing is GWS have talent on the list, and I don't know if it's because Toby's out; they don't have any stink. When he's in, he forces people to have stink.
Yeah, potentially. There is that potential. Sometimes he's a bit of a mongrel.
And I didn't tell you this. Phil Davis is out for 2. It was originally 2 weeks, 3 months. Yeah, because when I read this, it was 2 weeks, but then I heard today 3 months. I was like, oh, he's dusted.
Oh mate, his attempt. I give him all the.
Oh, he went for it. Yeah.
And then just as he legs him, man, it just pulls the hand.
That's how they normally go when you're running and leaning that far forward. Your hamstrings go, no, thank you. But I'm going to back Gold Coast as well by 12. By 12. I don't think that. Oh, they could drum them. I don't know. We'll see.
Who knows, mate?
Well, here we got your boys, and I got to say, you'll be a happy man start of the season. Very happy.
Bo McCreary's got injured, so that's a little bit disappointing. He's a really exciting young forward. Like, he's got so much energy and pace, and he can kick a goal. So that's a little bit upsetting, but obviously somebody else will get a crack. Look, it's one of these.
Well, it's Collingwood v Geelong before we get, but so that it's a cracker.
It's imbalanced, you know what I mean? Like, because they're slow and old, and we're very fast and young. So it's going to be a
style.
Whoever gets their style. If Geelong can get their style, that chip and chase type game where they chip it round and have that slow build up and kind of pick us apart, and potentially they might win. But I'm feeling very solid with our backline, and like Collingwood's reaping the rewards of the defense that Buckley implemented, but now we're getting all the added attacking nous of McRae. So like, you've got the likes of Darcy Moore, Jeremy Howe. Jeremy Howe took 3-4 fucking splendid marks on the weekend.
It's what he does, mate. He's the best mark in the game, I would say, and he's playing at half back.
He's never won mark of the year. Can you believe it?
Are you sure?
Never
no shot.
I'm fairly certain he's never won mark of the year. At least for Collingwood, he may won one for the D's.
That's a robbery. That is.
Oh mate, he's mark of the
absolute robbery.
He's like mark of the round every single fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but also too, a big thing for us is Maynard is back this week. So how we integrate him, if he's going to play for the midfield, or I don't know. So it's interesting.
That is massive. I don't see. I didn't even know that, mate. See, luckily you got on. I didn't see that in my notes. Maynard back.
Maynard's back, mate. So if you're on the Supercoach and you've got a free trade, pick up Maynard. I think you can get some points.
Quickly before my tip, 2 things: is it Ginnivan or Ginnimin?
It's Ginnivan.
Okay, sweet. Okay, I know it's spelled with a V, but I swear everyone pronounces it with an M, and it was doing my head in. But
no, Jack Ginnivan.
And another one is you have a lot of all these exciting small forwards and kind of bigger forwards coming together at the exact same time, but I feel like they're all missing the big one, which is Henry, and they're not talking about this kid enough.
I love this guy.
They're not talking about him enough.
His snaps from the band, his little shimmies, the way he kicks the ball, he can kick a ball, man. He's a really good young forward. Better than I thought he was when he first signed. I thought, I didn't see the spark. And then once he got into the side, I was like, this guy is good, just a very good kick. And what's brilliant about it is you've got all these young forwards with the blend of Brody Mihocek, Jamie Elliott, to go in there. So they got the experience. It's really exciting times. I don't think we'll be as bad as what people predicted us to be. No,
I don't. I didn't have you down too far. I had you hitting and missing, but we'll see. We'll see when he's missed.
And that's fine if we do, but I think we'll win some games, man.
Yeah, when I see that Henry, I might be off here, but when I look at him, I just see a future midfielder. I don't know why.
I mean, he's not exactly a massive forward, so there's that potential, but he's just got that forward brain, that forward mouse.
You're right, yeah. It might be.
He's always in that right position.
Yeah, it might hurt taking him out and putting him in the midfield. Oh, well, I'm going,
It's hard, man. It's even hard for me to predict. It really is.
I think this might be a week he's missed after 2 good ones, just because it's Geelong.
So do I. I think this is the week where, and we're going to have it. We're going to have weeks where we don't turn up. That's part of the process, and I think this could be it. Geelong might have our number, particularly with McCreary being injured. Maybe we just lose something. So maybe Geelong in a real tight one.
Yeah, you won't get flogged. You won't get flogged within 12 again. I think that one.
Do, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. But they'll probably get it on their terms. And Saturday night, Brisbane Lions Kangas. This could be an absolute Flogging.
It should be.
Don't
It
want to go
should
too
be a
soon.
flogging.
Don't want to
No,
because
no.
these are the ones we show up to asleep. We show up to asleep.
I've seen these sometimes where
Oh.
I remember I watched a Hawthorne game last year against Lions, and this is when the Hawks were shit.
Yep, and maybe
The
yeah,
last time-
I remember that.
I think the Lions maybe just won.
No, we lost. We lost.
Oh, you lost.
lost.
Yeah. And it was the worst game I've ever seen from Brisbane. So there is that potential that Brisbane can turn up like this. And if you're going by the first two games, maybe. But-
Kangas would beat me if they beat us if they played us in round one instead of Port.
Absolutely. But, I don't know. I back Brisbane. I think Brisbane are a team, they're a slow build. I think
We are.
they start off very, very slow, but they get results, and then all of a sudden they really start to get that massive trajectory towards the end of the year. But I think you'll win. I don't think the Kangas are good enough. You got too many weapons at Brisbane. Too many weapons.
I'm the same as even if we're asleep for a half, I think we still win. If we just show up for the second half, I think we still win. So
Yes, mate.
I don't think we can. And like Kangas are looking pretty exciting. They're just a couple of years off, maybe 1 or 2 years off.
They just haven't got that polish, eh?
No.
You can tell. You can always tell with the teams that don't have the polish.
Yeah, but they go hard like Adelaide. They have a red hot crack. So yeah, I think we both got lines there. Absolute cracker. Sunday 1 p.m. I think they might be the top two or in the top three. Carlton v Hawthorne.
So I think it's Hawthorne, Collingwood, Carlton. You would have picked that at the start of the year.
Oh,
If somebody picked at the end of round two, Hawks, Carlton, Collingwood, you'd be like, you're fucking on the drugs.
Hawthorne's the big.
Oh, mate.
Biggest. They're going to be the first one to fall off, I think, as well. I don't want to burst the bubble.
Apparently, Mitchell ain't that bad, man.
No, yeah, I don't know how to say. I think they're further along than I thought, but that means I think they're where yous are. I think they're at the point where they're going to miss here and there, and I think Carlton are ahead of both. I think Carlton are threatening to do what Brisbane did in the year they exploded from 12th to 2nd, and Richmond before they started did it too. Melbourne did it.
I'm holding my judgment on Carlton though, just for the fact of is it just the Vossi effect where they get that bit of a honeymoon period where they come in, they really want to play for the manager? Like, what happens when they get their first loss? That's what I'm interested in. When do they lose their first game? How do they respond? So that's interesting. But as of now, oh man, what a matchup! Because realistically, you look at Carlton, you think, they're probably the better side, bigger bodies, better quality players. But then you look at Hawks, and they've somehow been able to get it done. They play a style that works for them. I'm not going to write them off. I'm going to go Hawks, man. I'm going to go Hawks.
Massive. I mean, they pumped Port Adelaide. I think Port Adelaide made them look even better than. I won't take it away from Hawks. I'll take that back. Hawks were sensational, so I'll take that back. I'm going Carlton. I'm so drunk on this hype at the moment for Carlton.
Man, I think a lot of people are. You're not the only one.
But the same thing you said for the Hawks. Sorry, you said it for Carlton. Sorry, when the first time they lose. Let's see what happens then. But if you were gonna pick a midfielder that's now a coach to coach Cripps and Walsh, Voss is the top of that pile.
100%.
And you can see the impact he's had on them already. And even this Kennedy, who the hell was this last year, dude?
Mate, even Hewitt.
That was a good pickup from Sydney. He came from Sydney. They also why can't I remember the other pickup? Who was the other pickup?
They picked up Chera from Freo.
That's it, Chera. Yeah, but that Kennedy's going insane. Not better than Cripps, but so you're going Hawks.
I'm going Hawks.
I'm going Carlton.
I think it's crazy, but I'm going to go them. I can't take Carlton, mate. Come on.
Fair enough. I think it won't be. Wingard is out for 2 weeks. That's the only thing I know. I don't know if that changes your decision too much.
Massively, but maybe.
If that was Mitchell Lewis, it might be something different. Another tough one. I don't know if it'll be a cracker. Saints v Richmond. Prestia.
That is a tough one to try predict.
Yeah, Prestia, Reroll, and Grimes all likely to return.
His Reroll wasn't out for very long.
And he was in a cast last week, and then I saw him on 360 this week. He was in one of the braces. How long does a finger take to heal these days? I thought it was 6 weeks.
Mate, this guy's soft.
I have a feeling he won't play.
Maybe he won't.
But Dusty's still out. I mean,
Dusty's going to be gone for a long time.
I don't know if you want to touch on that. He's the only player Richmond I like, and I would be upset. How do I phrase this? He needs to do whatever makes him happy. But if he goes out like this, I'll be like, oh, maybe I didn't appreciate him because he was played for Richmond. I did, but
there is that chance. But then there's also
it's just snuck up on me.
If it goes out like this, you may appreciate him more because
maybe
he's so quick.
Maybe
because if he plays the length of his career, and look, I think we could both admit that we think that Richmond are on the way down. I think that their success is done. So I dare say that he might not win any more premierships. But if he goes out all just suddenly gone, then you start to remember how good he was because you don't have him anymore. So I don't know. It's one of those that you might appreciate him a bit more. But who knows, man? He might be gone forever. Like when you lose, obviously, a family member, especially someone so close, particularly your dad, it's obviously going to affect people differently. And it's going to be a while. I think it'll be a long time before you see Dusty. I would not even go past it saying he does not play this year.
I don't think he plays this season.
No, I don't think he plays this season, and whether or not he comes back after that, I don't know.
Because even they put the heat on Dimmer on 360, and he said he's got all the time in the world because he has given the game enough. He's given the game enough already. If he wanted to walk out, he can walk out now. If it's going to help him,
exactly.
He's given us everything.
3 norms, 3 prams. What more do you want?
Yeah, he was absolute dream to watch in finals. It would have been something if he did that in the regular season. He's still exceptional in the regular season, but in the finals, he was something else. Yeah.
Greatest finals player I've ever seen. If you did that in the regular season, you're talking about the GOAT easily.
Easily greatest of all time. Easily.
But yeah, his finals is another level. He's like you know what he is? He's like the game day dog, but for the finals. So he doesn't turn up in the season, but when it comes to the finals, you know he's turning up.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's a player. I hope he plays again because I don't want this to be the last time we ever see him.
Yeah, and it is harsh to say he doesn't turn up because he does. But if we compare his season to his finals, it's
looking the levels.
It's night and day.
Finals is exceptional.
All right. Who we going? We almost skipped past it. Who we going?
Richmond. I don't think Saints are that good, man. I'll go Richmond.
I got a mate at work there's a Saints fan, and he sent me his massive multi this week, and it was all bang on, but he put Saints in. I was like,
come on, man.
Your loyalty might lose your money here, my bro, but I'm going to go... I mean, they're both off a win. It'd be interesting to see... Oh, no, I'm going Richmond. I think Richmond will win.
I know, man.
I don't know if they'll flog them, but...
No, I don't think they'll flog them, but I don't think Richmond got that in them anymore, to be honest. I don't think they're capable of flogging teams much anymore, but I think they'll beat. So I think they're better than St Kilda.
Yeah, I think Saints wish they were a bit further ahead than they are at the moment. We'll see. We're only 2 rounds, and we'll see.
Maybe Ratton's not the guy. I just think maybe he's not the dude that everybody thought he was going to be.
Ratton might not be the guys.
Right. He got them in a position, but I think maybe he's just being a little bit found out now.
They are a momentum team, so we'll see. We'll see if they string them together.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Last game of the round, it's the West Coast Derby. West Coast are expected to have at least 10 of their 14 players back.
That's monstrous. Because I don't rate Freo, but if West Coast are getting some players back, maybe they finally get a dub. Because they have been missing a lot, man. 14 of their first 18. Did you see? I would expect any team to win with 14 out, man.
And they lost to the Kangas by 12. They called it the waffle side because they're all waffle players. The league let them sign. They let them sign something like 6-7 players, I think.
They had to, otherwise
and they didn't want to postpone because it just throws everything into chaos. So, I mean, I've given West Coast some stick for being sooks, but they handled this one all right. They handled this one brilliantly. Yeah, they got on with it. I don't know if maybe the head office went, look, we can't be sooks about this shit anymore. But they handled it brilliantly. But West Coast they're both off losses. So both off losses to not very good sides. But like you said, that was 4 players of West Coast. Who we got? You got West Coast, did you say? I'm going
the Eagles. If they've got some of their players back, they're some of their big name players. I'm going to go the Eagles. I don't rate Freo. I don't see it. And they don't have Fife back yet either.
Nope.
And Freo are only a good team with Fife in it. When they don't have Fife in it, they are useless. They're a smack of spud. So I think the Eagles, regardless, say because I don't like them, but it's the Eagles for me.
It's a shame because that Brayshaw is very good as well, but it doesn't. He's not a game winner.
No,
I don't
he's
know.
just a talented player.
Yeah, he's talented.
Like his
Yeah,
brother. A bit like Brayshaw at the D's.
yeah.
He is a great player, a good ball user, but he's not going to
Game winner. He's not. Yeah,
no,
he's
gonna be that elite
brilliant next to Petrarca and Oliver.
Yes, you need. You know, Jack Viney's like that. Jack Viney's just a complement piece. It's a piece that you need when you have two guns.
Yeah,
that's Jack Viney. That's Brayshaw.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah, but I think the Eagles, mate. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It all depends on the 10 players, doesn't it? But I think
it does. I want to see the team sheet, to be honest, but I'm
just I'm going to go Eagles as well. I think even if they don't get them all back, I think they're still in a shout. So
yeah,
I don't think Freo can be dangerously close to that spoon, given how GC are going, Hawthorne going. Adelaide could probably take the spoon as well. Sorry, it's between them two at the moment for me.
Yeah,
Adelaide and Freo. So we'll just see how that rolls. Port Adelaide's on the spoon, I think, at the moment, which is
Port Adelaide. I think they're right down the bottom. If I'm correct,
guaranteed.
They are really low.
Yes.
So,
well, that wraps it up.
Still high in the power rankings, apparently.
Oh yes. The old data computer just talks shit.
It does talk shit. Yeah, well, quick recap, mate. Quick predictions. So, hope you liked the episode, guys. That about wraps it up for us. But we'll be sure to do some more of these. Obviously, if you like it, like, comment, subscribe if you are new. We'll leave a link in the description for Jack's handle for his gaming page if you're into some gaming.
Oh, let's go.
We'll get it all in there for you. But as usual, guys, we'll see you guys on the next one.
No worries. Catches.
Yeah, mate.